Welcome back, families and friends, to my kitchen, Meals with Milz. In this video I'll be making sushi in a Polynesian style. So I'll be using corned beef, which is this can here. That's one of the fillings. I'll also be using tuna fish or tayo. That's another filling. And then your flavouring herbs, onions, chopped onions, garlic, and I've got some fine chopped bok choy. So I will show you what I'm going to use the bok choy for in the process of the cooking. This is a traditional Samoan food. It's one of our favorites. We call it elegi popo. And what it means is, what it is, I should say, we boil the rice, short grain rice, and then we add coconut cream to it. So it's a coconut rice, put it that way. But I've got 3 cups of rice in here, and I'll be washing the rice and add about 4.5 cups of water, and then I'll cook the rice. I'm going to fry the corned beef with onions and garlic, salt and pepper for flavouring. That's one filling, and then the same thing with the tin fish here, which is tayo, same flavouring, and then I'll be using that as well. So I've cooked the rice. The rice is cooking now. I'm going to start cooking the corned beef and the tin fish to put it in our sushi. So let's start cooking, everyone. So I'm going to start cooking the corned beef first with the onions. I don't need to add oil because there's quite a lot of fat in the corned beef, so I'll just wait for the pot to warm up a bit, and then I'll add it in, and then I'll add the onions after, and the garlic, the rest of the flavouring. Add some garlic now, and some onions, cook it away. I am going to add the white part of the bok choy. I'm adding the white part of the bok choy, not the green side. So it's the white one, white side, I should say. Okay, I don't really want to overcook. I just want it to feed it through the meat. Yep, that's perfect. Now I'm just going to finish it off with adding salt and pepper to taste, or season, sorry, season. And then stir it one more time and then turn off the oven. You're set for this one. So this is corned beef filling for one of the flavouring with bok choy. Okay, the next one, I'll just leave it on the side here to cool down a little bit. And we're going to do the next one, which is our tin fish. The next one I'll be adding about 1 tablespoon of oil. And then I'll add the onions. For us to add our fish, tin fish or tayo. Okay, I'm not going to add the juice in it yet. I'm going to add fish. Okay. Just leave that on the side for now. And just going to let that cook through. And to the pot, I'll add a little bit of garlic for flavouring. Keep adding bit by bit of the juice from the tin fish, and just let that through. Okay, I'll add the rest of the juice. I will season it with salt and black pepper. Okay, so everyone, while the rice is still cooking, our fillings for the Polynesian style sushi is ready. I'm going to prepare koko samoa, or a chocolate drink, which is known as koko samoa. I'll show you how we normally do it, or how we normally cook the koko samoa. It normally comes in a hard chunk like that. It's been prepared from the islands already, from the koko beans. So sometimes we just chuck the whole piece inside the pot, and then it will boil and dissolve in the pot. Otherwise, if you don't want the chunky bits inside the pot, we sometimes use this, the grater, and then we'll just grate it away like that. So, it becomes really fine. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you grate it. It becomes really fine, a fine powder, almost like a fine powder. Okay, so that's another way of preparing it. Otherwise, as normal, we could just chuck the full chunk of koko inside the pot and let it boil and dissolve, and then we add sugar. Okay, so once it's boiled, I'll add that, let it boil for a little bit until it dissolves the whole koko, and then I'll add sugar. So we will have our sushi with the koko. I'll add the grated koko, however way you say it. We call it koko samoa. I'll be adding the junk koko. Okay, so I've still got the green parts of the bok choy. I'm going to cook that with some onions, and then I'll leave that on the side with some seasoning, flavouring, and I'll leave that on the side to have our sushi. Normally, when we have our lesfapopo or coconut rice in the islands, we sometimes have it with the rice and tin fish by itself. We just open that and enjoy it with the rice. Or we fry this with a lot of veggies, tomatoes, cucumber, and then we eat it with the rice. Just about 1 tablespoon there. What I love about cooking is you can be creative and just come up with ideas, and that's why I really love cooking. I can explore ideas, and then I try and add my little ideas to it, and then see if it tastes good or not. And that's what I love about so much about cooking. So long as the food tastes good and the flavorings go well with the family, I'm happy. My way of thinking is, when your family and they enjoy your cooking, well, it makes me satisfied seeing that my family enjoys what I cook. And I've got the oil here. I'll add the onions. And just use whatever you got in your fridge. So I had heaps of noise sheets in my pantry, and I have rice, I have coconut cream, but I didn't have the normal ingredients like seafood, prawn, chicken. I didn't have time to cook all of that for the normal sushi, so I'm being creative by just having a Polynesian style. And then I'll add my garlic. Add that one to the pot. Okay. Turn the oven off for now while you're adding that. Okay. So mix it well with the onion. You don't have to do this. You can add this straight to one of the filling, whether it's corned beef, isupo, or elegi, tayo, the fish. You can do that, you can add this, but I'm doing it this way. There's no right or wrong. And to that, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of the Japanese style soy sauce. Salt and pepper. Okay. So I'm going to serve this on the side of the Polynesian style sushi. So this is like seaweed. When you buy sushi from, when you go out to eat sushi, they normally have the seaweed on the side. So this is like our seaweed. Okay, everyone. So we're ready to put together our Polynesian style sushi. I've got the rice here, it's nice and cooled down a bit. And then I've got the nori here, or the seaweed. Okay, so the rough side of it is facing up, and then the smoother side of it is facing down on the mat, the rolling mat. Okay, so just like the normal way of, I wash my hands as well. So you're going to spread out your rice. Okay, so you've got some rice there. Making sure that it's spread out to the edge of the nori, and just leave a little bit of space there for it to seal. Okay, you can use your hand with the gloves to spread it out if it's easier that way. I think it's easier with the gloves. But, okay, so just slightly wet the end part of the nori, not too, just a little bit with water, and then you're ready to roll. So as you're rolling, okay, you are trying to tuck in the filling as you're, okay, and then you press in the, a little bit. Shape. Okay, tuck in. Okay, going. Okay, just okay, so that's what it looks like. You just tuck in the filling a little bit. Okay. Put that here. So yeah, can you see? Alright, I'm just going to leave it in there for now to set, and then I'll cut it in half after. Okay, I'll do one more of that flavoring. Okay, and the rough part is facing up. Okay, and the smoother part is facing down the mat. Okay, get enough of your rice, coconut rice. Okay, I'm going to dip my hands in a bit of water with the gloves on, and I will use my hands to spread out the rice, or you can use the spoon, whichever way, whatever's easier for you. Okay, the spoon is a little bit better too. I'll do one more of this flavouring. Corned beef and bok choy. Right, time to roll. So move that forward a little bit. Time for us to roll this. Okay. Press it down to secure the roll, but not too hard. Okay, you can see some coming out. It's okay. What you do is you just press it in a little bit, and then there you go. Right, so I'm gonna do one with the elegi or the thin fish, and then we're going to again, it's the rough part of the nori facing up. So I'm adding tayo or filet elegi, fish with lots of onions, garlic, salt and pepper for flavoring. Polynesian style of sushi with coconut rice, okay. Right, let's roll this one. Okay, again you're securing the inside. Okay. Okay, press it down while you're rolling the sushi forward. Just go like that in the end, and just make sure that the edges are placing okay as well. That's the elegi. There's one more fish here. A little bit more chocolate here. Okay, let's roll this one. Okay, again, you are using your hands, middle fingers to secure the filling while you are rolling it forward. At the same time, you are tucking in to shape the roll. Moving forward, just like that. Okay, and then you can allow that to secure. Okay. That's one done.